Hello everyone, my name is Bhavesh and in this video I'm going to show you how to configure Sophos Connect Client. This is very easy to configure and for installation this is available for Windows and Mac. So before starting, let me explain why we required a VPN connection. I hope most of the technical people already know why VPN is required, but for few users, let me explain. The VPN connection is required to connect office network. Like if we want to connect office servers or any networking device which is available in an office network, if we want to access those devices from our home network, so we required a VPN connection. And second example is, suppose we hosted some virtual servers, some VMs on our AWS, and we have whitelisted only our office IP addresses. And suppose we are working from home and we require the access of those servers which is hosted on a AWS and public our office public IP is already whitelisted there. So practically we are not allowed to access those servers from our home Wi-Fi, right? Because our IPs are not whitelisted over there. So in that case also we required a VPN connection. So what happened when we connect office VPN? So first we got connected to office network and we get the office public IP as our default gateway. So our public IP also get changed, and so we also can access for those servers which is hosted on AWS or any cloud network. So let's start how to configure. The purpose of this video is how to configure Sophos Connect Client. So on a dashboard, just click on this VPN. Then on a you can find the option Sophos Connect Client. Click on that. Then it will ask you very simple thing, very easy to configure. Just click on this enable Sophos Connect Client, enable interface. See, interface, it's asking for a WAN interface, a WAN port interface from which you want to get access. Suppose you have a 3 or 4 ISP in your organization and you want to select one as a primary, and anyone you can select any reliable ISP or any port. Like a port B is configured with our Tata gateway, so we are selecting this. Okay, it's asking in a authentication type, it's asking a pre-shared key. There are two options, pre-shared key or digital certificate. So we recommend and Sophos recommend to use a pre-shared key. Basically how it's work, if we enter any alphanumeric word or any key over there, so an agent itself, it will install, and before establishing a secure connection, it will compare and authenticate key on a both side. So suppose anything I'm typing there, fine. Pre-shared key could be anything. So it's asking for a local ID. So just select the IP address and put the IP address IP address of your local network. Suppose we are running a network of 192.168.1 dot something something something. So network ID would be 0. So local network ID is 192.168.1.0 in my case. It may be different in your case. Select a remote ID, click on IP address. Remote ID means the IP address you want to assign to the client. Suppose in my laptop I'll install the agent of this Sophos Client Connect. So IP which I'll mention over there, so I'll get the IP of the same range. Suppose I'm entering 192.168.3.0. Okay, and now it's asking for allowed user. Select to the user which you want to allow. Okay, client information. This is asking for a network. You can say that it's asking for the client information name. So it could be anything according to your preference. I'm selecting connect. Okay, in this option it is asking for a IP address pool. So on above we have selected this network ID 192.168.3.0. So obviously we have to give a IP pool from this only. I'm selecting 192.168.3.52.254, means in my clients they will get a IP from 3.52, 3.254. If you have any radius server or L2TP, so you can select this, but in my case there is no any radius server, so I'm not clicking on that. DNS server, just put the global DNS. Okay, on an advanced setting, disconnect the tunnel is idle, means if user is not working and it's in idle condition, so we can set any timer. Suppose in 200 seconds it will disconnect in an idle condition. Then click on apply and your Sophos Connect client is configured. That's it. Now suppose you want to install this Sophos Connect client on your personal machine. So just click on download. It will download all the setups for Windows and for Mac machines. A part of this, for exporting the configuration, you need to click on the export connection. Okay, just open the folder. This is the configuration file in a .tgb format, and just extract this folder, and you will find one setup, Sophos Connect. Just install on your machine. Double click on a Sophos Connect and install it like a normal software. Click on this tab, launch Sophos Connect after exit, and you can see one tab is there, import connection, means it's asking for the configuration file which is available in downloads in .tgb, which I already told you earlier. Just browse this location and select this file. Now configuration file is also available. You need to just click on connect. I'm entering my user account credential. It's connected, and you can see the IP address. It's getting the same IP address which we mentioned in a IP pool. If we go in a connection tab, you can see the further details. Virtual IP address which I'm getting right now, it's 192.168.3.7. It's the same IP from the IP pool which we entered in a configuration. So this is how you can configure Sophos Client Connect. And a part of this, I'm assuming that you already know how to create a firewall rule with the VPN to WAN, and you already know how to create a user in a Sophos firewall. So if you want to see and learn how to create a firewall rule and how to create a user, you can view the next video which is showing on your screen. So thank you so much for watching this video.